Hello, 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 everybody. I hope you guys are doing amazing on this Friday. Happy Halloween to everybody who may celebrate. Happy weekend to everybody who does celebrate, because we all should celebrate that. But honestly, just happy for another day, because hey, here we are, guys, above the ground and able to continue on, continuing on to try to do the right thing the only way that we can, by trying every single day. And I'm here to start again with another verse of the day. Today's verse of the day comes from Galatians chapter 2, verse 20, and it says, I have been crucified with Christ, and I no longer live, but Christ lives in me. The life I now live in the body, I live by faith in the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me. Once again, this verse comes from Galatians chapter 2, verse 20, and it says, I have been crucified with Christ, and I no longer live, but Christ lives in me. The life I now live in the body, I live by faith in the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me. Now, we always are supposed to remember exactly the sacrifice that was given for us, like when they say that God gave his only begotten Son to die for our sins. And because, back in the day, they used to like sacrifice all kinds of animals, like goats and things and chickens, I'm guessing, probably other just stuff like that, all kinds of crazy things. And instead of that, like having a living sacrifice, well, God, like Jesus was the ultimate sacrifice for that. And because of that, we are also ourselves supposed to be remade in his image, in that sense of like having him live within us, to where we're supposed to be more humble in what we do. And honestly, like they say, like try to be more Christ-like. He's supposed to live within our body, and basically we are one with him. And by the faith that we have, by the faith that we should have in him, like how he had to die for our sins, we should be able to know that like everything will be okay, man. That's why it's like we always worry so much about this and that, but like we have to remember to die daily and let our minds get back to being focused on what we need to be, and understanding that like when we ourselves, our old selves, are basically our old way of thinking, dies, like we become a new self, and that's where we are one with God, and we're supposed to be able to be closer to understanding what he wants for us in our lives. Because I get it. Life is very confusing, and every single day we all run into things that don't always make sense to us at first. But that's okay, because we're supposed to go and look for answers and honestly speak to God and talk to him and ask him, and then look within ourselves as well for what we're supposed to do and how we're supposed to tackle things. And to me, this is just a verse that's kind of trying to, so many verses remind us of so many things, because it's kind of like we're so knuckleheaded and we just need to be reminded, like, you need to do this and this and that. And I know a lot of people who that's not always the most enjoyable thing. Like, no one really likes always getting told what to do necessarily, or feeling like that. But when it's all said and done and it's all put into perspective, it's very easy to understand the bigger picture of things, and how it's so much more beneficial for your life to remember those things and remember to incorporate them in your life. And how easy, honestly, after a while, it will be to just have those things ingratiated into you. So, I don't know. I hope you guys have a great weekend, man. I hope you enjoy the verse. Let me know what you guys think. I will see you all later. Hey, man, don't be afraid to be somebody. And do not be afraid to be good to somebody either, guys. I love you all. Peace.